Hello everybody, this is Barbie. I guess you can tell what I'm here to do today. I'm going to be dyeing some sari silk, but thought maybe I'd just do it for those who maybe don't know how to do it or haven't tried it before. It's a really fun process and it's always exciting to see what you're going to get. Okay, let's see if we can get this done in a short period of time. I'm working on my my second clutch journal, and after I finish this video I'm going to go ahead and show a flip through of that. So let's get busy. You can use seam binding, or I think it's called seam binding. You can use seam binding, you can use sari silk, you can use any kind of fabric. I always like to wet mine first. It helps absorb the ink a little bit better. And let's see, I have this, let's see, this one here I have, and the sprayer is not working on it. So I thought maybe I would just, well, let me test it here and see how dark it is. It's going to make kind of a gray color. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just sprinkle it on there a little bit, and then I'm going to wet it. Because I kind of want to use up some of my stash. I'm going to set that there so I don't get it all over everything. I've tried to make sure I have everything available here so I don't have to stop and go get it. And this has gold in it, as you can see, and I've used this color before, and it's when it dries it's really pretty because you got the gold highlights in it. And as you can see, it's kind of a really pretty smoky gray color. So it really becomes almost a neutral when it dries. So I like to scrunch mine up and have it variegated. Let me see what that looks like. Yeah, I think it's going to dry nicely. Okay, I'm going to throw this over here. Where am I going to throw this? Okay, I got a place. On my glass mat, that'll work. Okay, rather than leaving that there, I think what I'm going to do is get rid of this right here because it's going to transfer colors if I don't. Okay, and also I think I better wipe that off. Okay, let's see what other pretty color we can come up with here. I need a pink right now, so let's see. What I'm using here is a Dilutions. Oh, and that other was a Tattered Angel Shimmer Mist, it's called. And it is called Black Magic. As you can see, kind of the color, it's kind of a gray color, I guess you'd call it, with some shimmer in it. Okay, these are Dilution ink sprays by Ranger. It's called Bubblegum Pink. So let's see what happens here. Bubblegum Pink. I don't have a lot of really, I don't think, unusual colors. Oh look, we've got yellow coming through from something. Okay. I'm an experimenter. Let's see what happens. Well, it'd help if you could get it to spray. I haven't used these in a while, so let's see. Just get it poured on there. It's no big deal. One way or the other. Get something to wipe my hands off with. This is going to be really pink, looks like. Looks like more of a red color. I wouldn't call it pink. But then again, it's going to dry lighter than what it is right now. So we'll see what happens with that one. You know, I think this might be better to do it on glass just because I can wipe it up in between. Because as it's going right now, it's going to transfer whatever other color is on there. So I'm going to move my glass mat over, and hopefully I don't do a lot of overspray. which might not be a good idea. All right, let's see what we can do here real quick. And I will move this out of the way. Better put the lid on that. That looks dangerous. Okay. Every time I think I'm all ready to go here, it's not necessarily the case. Let's see. Better move everything that's to be harmed out of the way. And wish I had a better solution here, but as of the moment, I don't know of one. Oh, I know what I can do. I got this little thing here I can use because I can wipe that off, and I can put that back in the box that way. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and I can continue to put my, okay, let's do it that way. Get this out of the way. Put that back on there. All right, let me see if I'm in frame. Yeah. Let's see if that'll work. Y'all can see it good? Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. What color are we gonna do? I've got a really pretty blue I want to use. This is a Dilutions again. Her colors are very strong. Some people take it and put them in a sprayer and mix it with water, which is probably what I should have done because they're really strong, but I like strong colors. So let's go here, see what we got. That's strong. I don't mind a few variegated colors in there either. You know what, I think I'm going to get me some paper towel, and I'm going to get rid of some of that color. Yeah, I think it'll help it dry quicker, plus it takes some of that intense color out. But that's going to be a really pretty color. Looks like almost like a grape. Okay, let's put that over there out of the way. See how this is going to work, wiping this up. I don't know. That's really intense. I think you'll be fine. As you can see, you get your fingers all, that's why I have rubber gloves on. Oh man, this Dilutions, it does not come off. You literally have to wear it off. All right, that looks like it's good. All right, let's see, what are we gonna do now? Well, here's something called crushed grape. Well, I thought that other one looked more like grape, but maybe I'm not knowing what a grape looks like. Well, I got a lot to do here, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's try this one here. I went ahead and pulled off probably about a yard of fabric, or sari silk, and kind of got it. You can see that's kind of still picking up that grape color, but it gives it interest, so I'm not worried about it. This is what happens when you don't use this stuff very often. Let's see what we can get here. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. That's a lot of stuff. Whew. All right, let's see if I want to spray a little bit of water on there. Let's see if I can mop up some of this already. Yeah, that's got more red in it than the other. The other had more blue in it. I think that's going to be a pretty color. When I come back and show my clutch that I did out of the canvas, I will have these dried, and I'll show you what it looks like dried. If you want to come back and check that out. All right, paper towels. Come on, move it. Paper towel roll's not wanting to come off because it's full. Come on, tear off. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna dry pretty. Well, I hope everybody out there is well and staying COVID free. About time for this COVID business to be done with, I think. I don't know what y'all think, but I'm done with it. I'm ready to get on with my life. Seems like all they've done is talk about COVID. And I think if your health is compromised, that might be a, you know, that is a definite problem. But for most healthy people, I don't think it's too much of a problem. They say more people died of influenza. Go check the numbers out, which they're not announcing that on the TV. Seems like they want us to stay scared and stay in our house, and I don't understand what they're doing, but I don't like it, put it that way. There's always something that compromises your health, always has been, and always will be. I don't understand why they're making such a big deal out of this. But who am I to question it, I suppose? Just take care of myself, do the best I can do. Okay, let me dry this off a little bit. Get rid of these. Oh, I don't know. I might already save those. What do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna save them. I think that I might be able to use them someplace. I can always throw them away later. Okay, that last one we did was crushed grape. All right, let's get into a different color here. Dare I use yellow in that? I'm gonna put some paper towels down, I think. Just because yellow is, you know what yellow is. It'll show everything that's on there. So I'm gonna put some paper towels down. Maybe then I can do the yellow without getting other colors in it. We'll see. I think there's a lot of happy accidents, so I'm not too concerned about it one way or the other. All right, let's hope this one sprays. All right, this has paint all over it, but it's lemon zest Delusions arranger. Let's see what this does. What it does is it doesn't spray. These aren't normally really bad about not spraying after a time, but I guess it's been too long. Probably been 7 or 8 years since I used them. Well, I mean on a regular basis. Back when I was doing scrapbooking. And I had dyed up a bunch of this stuff, so I had it in my stash, which has lasted a long time. And that's a pretty color. I don't think I'm going to squeeze that one. So we just need to put this someplace where it doesn't touch the other sari silk, because it will transfer. So if you want an unusual sari silk, just kind of push them all together and squish them, and then get you a variegated sari silk. Did that by accident one day. Anyhow, I hope all is well out there. Welcome to my new subscribers, and also to my new subbies. I mean my old subbies, or let's say older subbies. I appreciate you coming by and making comments on what I've done, which allows me then to see what it is you're wanting to see me do. Otherwise, I have no clue. if you're enjoying it or not. So after a while, I think, well, maybe they don't like what I'm doing. maybe it's just wasting their time and my time. So it is helpful, even if it's nothing other than I watched your video and thank you for sharing. I mean, that's fine. It doesn't have to be a long thing. It doesn't have to be any gushing remarks or anything. Just let me know that you're watching and you like my content. That's all that's necessary. Okay, this is Color Wash by Adirondack, Sailboat Blue. Oh, well, this is dribbling, so there you go. Definitely works better when you can spray it, that's for sure. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's kind of a greeny blue. I don't know how it's coming across on your monitor, but that's basically it's like water blue. I would call it green, blue-green, yeah. More of a phthalo blue color. That's what I would call it. Phthalo blue-green. That's what it looks like. For those who are artists, you understand what I'm saying? Definitely a blue-green color. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and squish this one out too, just because it's be easier to let it dry that away. So if you squish it really good and hard, it's going to have a really pretty crinkle ribbon effect. Okay, let me get this other over here and make a hole for it. Let me put that up so I don't double spray it. Surely I wouldn't be that dumb, but who knows. Okay, let's see if we can clean this up. We got 2 more to try. So this will be a short video. It's a good thing because it takes so long to download these things, I swear. I thought I had good internet, pay enough for it. You'd think so, but I don't know. It takes so long to download these things. If it's any more than 30 minutes, it's really long. And I'm such a slow crafter, I can't do anything in 20-30 minutes. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, the next one we're going to try is, let's do this one. This is a pretty color. This is Color Shine, which is a Heidi Swapp color. And I don't know what color it is, though. Teal. Now this one has some, what do you call it? Pearlescent color. So it's got a little ball in it. You have to shake it up good if you want that pearlescent to come through. So let me get a good shake. I look like I got a little bit of that other color on my hands, but that's okay because if we're in the same color family. Probably be best when you're doing this, if you don't want any transfer of color, you probably just need to do one color at a time, but that's not me. I love all kinds of colors. I don't mind it intermingling. To me, it just gives it interest. Okay, let's see what happens with this one. I've used this one before on some wax paper I did. And it turned out really pretty. That's good. Pretty color. I don't know if I should squeeze it or not since it's got that liquid pearls in it. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to squeeze that one. Yeah, let's not squeeze that one. Alright, I'll tell you what I should do. I should have a cup of water over here, and after I finish spraying it, I should dip it in the water and mess it around so that, but I got a rag here, wet rag, so that it doesn't stick. I've been bad. I haven't been treating my colors nicely. Okay. Okay, we did this lemon zest, so we don't need that one. Okay, this one is called Seafoam. Now, this is a pretty color too, and again, it's a Color Shine Heidi Swap. It has some iridescent, pearlescent powders in it. So let's get this one over here to dry. See if I can get this mostly off. Pretty good. I've been having a lot of fun playing with my little clutch. I'll tell you, the hardest thing I found with that clutch is that it's narrow, and it is a bit of a challenge to find to embellish your journal because it's so narrow, but it is a really neat size. So I have 2 or 3 other journals that are more in the country English, countryside garden theme that I've got started, so that's what I'm going to work on next, because I've got it going on pretty good. Got my pages kind of figured out, so now all I need to do is do my covers and get it going. I do have one cover ready to use. It's my little shabby heart cover I did a while back out of bits of fabric, and I think I'm going to use that for one, but I don't know what I'm going to do for the others. So if anybody might be interested in seeing me put together that journal. I'm not much on sewing it together. You've seen plenty people do that. It's the same process. So it's kind of tedious, and it's not something that other people haven't done a million times. So my point is I would rather spend my time after I get the journal together, showing you how I decorate my pages, and also maybe making the journal cover. I think would be more interest, and anyhow, that's what I would have planned if anybody's interested. So let me know. Okay, this is a bit of a light color, so I don't think I'm going to squeeze that one either. So that's it. I will be back shortly with a flip through of my clutch, and let you see what I've gotten done on it. It's almost done, like I said, and I'll be putting that in my Etsy shop if anybody might be interested. Oh, so let me get this out of the way real quick and get my gloves off and get this done so I can move on to the next journal video. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Hope everybody is crafting and having fun. I spent my last couple of days rearranging my craft room again. I just didn't have enough desk room, and I think I've got it worked out pretty good now for the time being. Anyhow, I've got 2 surfaces I can work on, which is, let me get this out of the way, this is my mat, which I work on most of the time, and then also have my Tim Holtz glass mat over to my right. And I figured out I could move my camera from one side to the other. Now I hope that I didn't bang the table and it made it shake. So when I look back on this, I'll have to look and see if that was a problem, because that was why I moved it off of this work table to begin with. I don't know what I was doing, but it was shaking the video. But if I work on this mat, I can't mount the camera, if you know what I mean. The other table is too far down, so I'd have to switch to my other mat. So we'll see. Trying to work it out still. Anyhow, I hope y'all enjoyed that little video, And I'll be back shortly, and we'll see what we have once these all are dried. So y'all have a blessed day. This is Barbie saying bye 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 for right now.